Hey, welcome back, Israel, to your Caribou Data Science channel. Uh, I heard the unfortunate news that the new government decided to shut down basically shut down the nation for one more year or for one more month, despite the fact that I mean that your COVID-19 case and deaths have fallen like a rock. I'm not sure what another month is really going to change. Or was it too much? Was it to the end of July or was it to August? Israel's COVID-19 closures. Well, this report says the New York Times, of course, we all know the New York Times probably is one of those negative fear mongers in America. Well, in that case, we forget about that one. Now, this is interesting. Israel ends COVID-19 after restrictions after vaccine success. Jerusalem, May 23rd. Israel will end local COVID-19 restrictions successful vaccine rollout has nearly stamped out new infections. Let's see, with the majority of the population having received a Pfizer vaccine, and about 92% of those 50 and older were not for recovered. Israel has gradually reopened its economy after 3 lockdowns. Of course, that's not the message the New York Times would want you to see. Although apparently is the report saying that Israel has closed back down or something, or maybe it's been opened internally, but it's still remaining closed to people from outside coming in. Okay, which is sort of interesting. Okay, but anyway, let's take a look and see exactly what's going on here. Now, so the question always is, you know, well, here's the problem. I know I'm a broken record, but the question we have to ask ourselves: how many deaths is acceptable? In a country the size of Israel, what is acceptable? Is it really realistic to say no more cases, no more deaths, or at the very minimum, no more deaths? That really is the issue here. But I think what the article's interest was that 90% of people 50 and older are vaccinated. And that's the point. That's the point in America also. At the people at the greatest risk of dying, not getting or having symptoms, but dying from COVID-19, 60 and older, then we should be striving to vaccinate 90% of the people 60 and older in the U.S. Right? Because if 30% of the people are 60 who die 60 and older, then that's the number that's the number you really want to pound. That's the way you make a difference. By attacking the areas that not the age groups that are most vulnerable. That's really what it is. Okay. But anyway, sorry about the little diversion there. But anyway, but just a word of caution. Don't trust don't trust the U.S. media to give you the full story. The U.S. media will only give you the most negative story that they can find, particularly about the nation of Israel. Okay. But anyway, Sorry for the little sermon out there, but I just get tired of the U.S. media. So you currently have 842,000 change cases, 6,429 deaths. Now, as you can see here, there does appear to be a slight increase. You had 290 cases on July the 1st, and on June the 28th, you were averaging 231 cases per day. Okay, and what about deaths? We can sincerely hope and pray that this is just a speed bump, and it does appear that the numbers have dropped back down. So on 7/1, Israel reported no cases. On 6/28, again, your average for the 7-day period ending June of 28th, you were averaging 0 cases. You had one case here and one case here. So this appears to be a speed. This could very easily be an adjustment or just an anomaly for no reason. Reporting anomaly. Okay, so those are deaths. Now let's take a look at the weekly case. You can see we did have a slight 2-week hiccup here, but this is no time to panic. July deaths back over here again, incredible because this is 50 deaths. So this is about 25 deaths. Would be about 25 deaths per week. So you're less than 25 deaths per week. Look at these crazy numbers here. Look at these crazy numbers here. These are the lowest numbers since all the way back over in June of 2020, over a year ago. Deaths. The last time you had deaths this low was June of 2020. So that concludes the news for Israel for today. As always, don't forget to click that share button. Share this video with your friends and family on Facebook and Twitter. You can also share the good news by copying and pasting the link to this video in emails and text messages. By all means, share the good news, the good news of the COVID-19 situation in Israel. Share the news that your vaccine program is working and has worked. Share this video again, friends and family, Facebook, Twitter, text messages, and emails. Thanks so much again, Israel. We'll catch you Sunday with an updated report.